So in this video, we're going to talk about the bowing rhythms on the violin, which is for both the primary and the beginner class, and I'll show you how it works on both violins. So we'll start with the primary. So I have my little box violin. I know it looks different than yours, but as long as we've got our scroll and our neck and where our chin rest would be, we're good to go. We got a bow. Okay, so I'm starting in rest position again. Go over this with your kids. This is under my right arm. The scroll is facing forward and the string is on the outside. The strings are on the outside. So this is going under my right arm. The bow is in my right hand as well. This is the bow hand. Right hand is bow hand, left hand is violin hand. So I'm going to take my violin hand, sharp bite underneath the neck, and put it up on my shoulder. Now this should touch the neck, okay? We don't want a gap like this. Let me come closer so you can see. We don't want our kids putting their chin down and having a gap. We want this to be in next to the neck. So a tight connection on the neck. We turn our nose to scroll and put our chin down. Now, the easiest way to hold it is like this. When we're training to hold it only with our heads. But when we're playing the bow rhythms, we want to relax in sharp bite. Okay, so we still want to have our head down. We should not have kids moving their heads around. Their heads should be on the violin, holding it up with their shoulder. Now this whole process is a lot easier if there is some sort of foam or shoulder rest on the shoulder, but it all depends on the child's neck length. So when I put this on my neck, do you see how much extra space I have right here? So it would be helpful to have like an extra piece of foam or something to put under the violin so that I don't have to put my neck down so far. I mean, you don't want it all the way up so your kid's head's up here, but somewhere around here where it's just comfortably sitting on the violin. All right, bowing rhythms. So we have the violin on our shoulder and we're holding it in sharp bite. We have our nice bow grip using our bow bunny. This should be around the frog's nose. This should be in the little pinky piece that's on the bow, and the thumb should be up inside of the hole in the frog. All right, so the first one is Mississippi Stop Stop. So we want to start down bow. So we go Mississippi Stop Stop. Mississippi Stop Stop. The next one is Blueberry Strawberry. It goes blueberry, strawberry. Sorry, this bow is too short for me. It'll be fine for your kids. Blueberry, strawberry. And smoothly it goes like this. Blueberry, strawberry, blueberry, strawberry. So realize that there's a long one and then two short. So blueberry, strawberry. We don't want blueberry, strawberry, blueberry, strawberry. It's way too much bow. We want to have those berries really small. Blueberry, strawberry, blueberry, strawberry. The next one is Popcorn Hot Popcorn. And this rhythm gets a little bit difficult, which is why I have the kids take a breath. And you've probably heard them do this before. So again, we start down bow. Popcorn, hot popcorn, hot popcorn, hot popcorn. So that breath is the rest in the rhythm. And finally, we have See You Later Alligator. And this is really straightforward. You just move the bow evenly up and down for each syllable. See you later, alligator. See you later, alligator. So, as much as possible when you're watching your kids, make sure their bow is moving in a straight line. And we don't want it over the, I'll show you on my violin. We don't want it over the fingerboard. We want their bow to be right here in the middle between the bridge and the fingerboard. All right, for the beginner students, I'll show you what we're looking for. It's really hard to make a nice sound on a little violin, especially the factory-made Chinese violins. So have your kids really practice just hitting one string. We are going to be focusing on this second string right here, the A string. It should sound like this. This is our highest string, E, and then A, and then D, and G. We are focusing on A and sometimes E. All right, so we want to play our rhythms on the A string. So for your beginner students, it's the same thing. We start in rest position, scroll forward, strings on the outside, and we don't want to smash our bridge, which is this wooden piece right here. Left hand, our violin hand, sharp spikes the violin, and it goes up on their neck. Again, there's no space in between my neck and the violin. It's straight down. Turn the chin to face the scroll and place down. Arm goes up on the shoulder, or arm goes in sharp bite position. At this point, we're not playing any notes on the violin. We're just playing open strings because we're focusing on getting a good position and a good bowing posture. So, same type bow grip. This goes around the frog's nose, pinky goes in the pinky spot, and the thumb should be up inside of the frog or on the silver piece of the bow. But you should make sure that the thumb is bent. So, bent thumb, bent pinky. These wrap over and this wraps over. That's a nice bow grip. All right. Or the thumb can be up inside of the frog, which puts it more about right here. Nice gap, relaxed hand. Okay. Violin's up on the shoulder, no gap, and we're in sharp bite position now. We're on the A string, which is the second string. And this is what our rhythms should sound like. This is Mississippi, stop, stop. Mississippi, stop, stop. One more time. Mississippi, stop, stop. The next one is blueberry, strawberry. Blueberry, strawberry, blueberry, strawberry. The next one is popcorn, hot popcorn. Popcorn, hot popcorn. Hot popcorn, hot popcorn. And the last one is see you later, alligator. See you later, alligator. See you later, alligator. Now I want you to notice something. We practice this on our arms, like I showed in a previous video, like this. We're practicing opening and closing this elbow joint because we don't want the kids to develop a habit of moving their arm like this. This is not how we bow. So I'm going to show you when I'm bowing on my violin what my arm looks like. So watch. That's see you later, alligator. Here we go, Mississippi, stop, stop. Mississippi, stop, stop. Mississippi, stop, stop. So the upper part of my arm is not moving. I'm only opening and closing the arm, and that's what we're looking for. Watch your kids for straight bows, which is going to lead to a wrist that bends. Don't force it. It's just being relaxed. And that's what keeps the bow straight, is our wrist being able to bend. So really wiggle out your kid's arm if they're being too tense. This is what we're looking for in the last few weeks. Practice this every day. This video is only 8 minutes long, but you can do it a lot faster because there's not going to be so much explaining. So work with your kids and you position the violin and move them through the steps. So that they see how it works. That's what I do during class, but they really need to get that muscle memory of bringing the violin from rest position up into play position without a gap in between their neck and the violin, and then being able to move their bow up into play position. It's really important to be able to get from rest to play quickly. Yeah, so just give this a practice every day. And I did the rhythms twice. I did them for the primary and the beginner, so it really should only take you 4 minutes or so to get through this. And then practice your bow bunnies. Practice your bow bunnies on your wooden dowel, your wood bow, or on your real bow, if you have one. All right, and that's all for today. I can't wait to see how the rest of the semester is going to go. It's been a pleasure working with all of you guys.